So often as guitar players, we experience wrist pain, tendonitis, maybe even carpal tunnel syndrome, just from that repetitive motion. I mean, when you think about what you're doing with guitar, whether you're finger picking or flat picking and fretting in and of itself, these are absolute feats by our hand. They're feats by our hands. That's kind of crazy. But there's so many muscles at play and there's so much repetitive motion that injuries are of pretty high likelihood. So I got this product in. They sent it to me to check out. And as with all the products that I review on Acoustic Tuesday, we get sent a ton of stuff here. And it's all sent under the agreement that, hey, if I dig it and I think guitar players would benefit, I'll certainly include it in the show. And if it doesn't really meet my criteria, or if I don't think it's very beneficial, I won't include it in the show. That's it. That's the bottom line. So these came in, and while I don't have an immediate need for them personally, I can see how they could help so many guitarists, because wrist pain is a thing that happens to us, right? Carpal tunnel syndrome, tendonitis, any sort of strain on our wrist. Now, I tried these out. What are these? These are wrist grips. These were developed, I'm going to get these names right here. These were developed by Ryan Soleil and Gabe Castro in Portland, Oregon, to alleviate problems from repetitive motion, whether you're drumming or playing guitar. And essentially, they just sit on your wrist. Let me just pop this one on here. And it just offers some stability around your wrist so that you can actually, it feels like you have it almost like added strength. I don't know how to describe it other than added strength. And I was trying to figure out why these worked, and luckily on their website there's a video explaining why compression treatment works. So let's have a look at that, and then I'll come back and share with you my experience of these particular wrist grips.
Specific to the wrist, it can be helpful, again, to clear inflammatory chemicals, but also to stabilize the radius and the ulna together so that the intricate wrist bones can work ideally, because with repetitive stress situation, oftentimes there will be some laxity, a little bit of looseness that will develop in the tendons and the ligaments. And so helping to shore up the area with a compression brace can make all the difference in the smooth operating of that joint.
Now, I went into trying these not having any wrist pain. So I'm gonna actually share with you what my experience was without any wrist pain. And it was this. I found that these offered an incredible amount of stability to both my picking and fretting hand. I used them on both. There's two, right? They come in sets of two. And I can't really explain it, but I felt like I fatigued less and had more stamina. And all because I just felt like I was more stable. I was able to, my arm still didn't really have any tension, but just this added firmness around my wrist really helped control, and it helped overall stamina. So I was impressed as a healthy user of these. And if you have any tendonitis or carpal tunnel issues, things that prevent you from playing guitar for a long period of time, I would try these out. I think this could be a huge boon for that player that's just like, man, I'm so frustrated, I can't play because it hurts. I would definitely try these out. I think for minimal investment, this would be worth your time. And if your experience was anything like mine, I think you'll notice a difference for sure. So you can learn more about wrist grips at acousticlife.tv/AT71. Check out their website. They got a bunch of helpful videos out there. And I think this is brilliant. I think this is really cool because so often we talk about wrist pain and ways to avoid it, but what happens when you're already a little bit too late? And I think these can be a big help. So again, these are wrist grips developed in Portland, Oregon. And learn more at acousticlife.tv/AT71.